Hi, O'Kill. It's Miss Lily. I know we're working really hard at home, so I thought that I would bring you a fun springtime craft today. So what are some things that you think of when you think of spring? Maybe a little bit bluer skies, it's a little bit warmer, green starting to pop up everywhere, right? We have blossoming flowers. Hopefully maybe you could see a nice tree from your window. You get to go outside and check that out. That would be nice. So, all we need, I know you guys have your sketchbooks at home. We have some white paper. If you have any construction paper, you could use some green, orange, or maybe some yellow. If you have it. If not, it's okay. I'll show you how to do it without it too. You are going to need some scissors, a cup with a nice circle to help us make our chick shape. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And then either you might have a glue stick, a glue bottle, that's fine, and some markers or crayons. This is where I keep my markers. So I don't have enough yellow paper to do all of my circles, so I'm going to show you what to do instead. So with our cup, we are going to go ahead and trace around the outside. I already did two here, so they should kind of look like that when you're done. So just go ahead and lay down the cup, take your pencil, trace around the outside, and we'll get our perfect circle. So you're going to make 4 of these. Ta-da! And then we're going to cut them out. So just those 4, go ahead and cut them out. If you have the yellow paper, now would be the time that you can use the yellow paper to make the chick's body, or whatever paper you have. You can certainly use that paper, whatever color that you like. So this might be taking you a little bit longer. I'm kind of doing it fast. So if you want to pause the video at any time to take your time and do it, that is not a problem. We want to get 4 nice circle shapes. Okay, so I have our 4 circles now, and like I said before, I don't have enough of that yellow paper, so that's okay. I have my crayon, so I'm just going to color it in. Let's see, so you're going to do both sides, because we're going to have to fold them a little bit. So just go ahead and color that circle in. If you want to take your time, you can certainly pause here again and do that. Alright, great job. You should have your 4 circles, and we're just going to fold them in half now. So they kind of look like little tacos, which is funny. Just go ahead and fold all of them in half. Okay. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start gluing to make our 3D body, kind of. So our first step, we're going ahead and apply glue to the outside. So you notice how there's the outside and then there's the inside of our circles. We're going to want to glue the outside. So just go ahead and grab your glue and just apply some to that one side. So just notice how I just did one side. This side has no glue. And the middle has no glue, just on the outside. So also this side, we're going to glue in. So it's facing forward. You have 2 sides together, and this is the back. Okay, so now we're going to take our other 2 and do the same thing. a little bit of glue on this outside. And take this and apply together again. Okay. At this step, we're going to need a beak we're going to put on. So if you have orange paper like I do, you can go ahead and use that. I have a piece of orange paper. If you have the white and you just want to color it in orange, you can certainly do that. That works too. It's going to be a big triangle shape, so kind of like this works. And I'm just going to glue it in here so it has a little of a beak like so. So just add a little bit of glue like you did before. And that's going to go on the outside of one of them. And it's going to go in the middle in the end when we glue everything together. So I'll show you what it's going to look like eventually. So we have our two sides, right? One has the beak on it, one does not. We're going to go ahead and take this side, and just like how we're gluing on the outside, and glue it to our other set of two. Okay. So where the beak is, we're going to put that in the middle. Squeeze it together, it's all glued together now. So you should have your open flaps and just the beak in the middle. Alright. Next you're going to need just a regular piece of that white paper. Mine's still has the things on. Just going to fold this over. Alright. So we just have our white paper. We're going to take our chick. Notice how it has a front and then there's a flat back. We're going to put glue on both sides now and glue it straight down onto our piece of paper. So the rest is sticking open and up. Okay, so just that back side is going to get our glue now. Put on some glue on the back. We're going to make our chick sitting on some grass. So you don't want it too high on the paper that it's floating off because we're going to put that grass on. So just keep that in mind. So somewhere kind of like here would be good, almost the middle, but not quite. If you want to put them on the side, that would work too. So next we're going to do some grass. And for our grass, we kind of have two options. So you can rip it in little pieces like you did with, let's see, where's mine? When you did the Stress Monster project. If you like to do that, how you can rip the paper up. Just take some paper like this and rip it up. And then you can take this and glue it down on the bottom. So I actually did that before, and it kind of looks like this. It's still drying. That's what it looks like. Or you can take your green paper, and we can cut out some grass. Just one long thing if you want to cut it out. You can do some swirls and some little ridges if you want. Spikes. So kind of something like that. Looks like some grass. We're going to put our chick over. So we can just go ahead and put some glue on the back of that. And that will go in the middle with our chick. So I'll show that to you. Or, of course, if you wanted, you can also just draw it on the grass. That is another option for sure. So here we have our grass for our chick. What do you think our chick is missing? Maybe some legs, right? So I'll show you how to do that. We'll just gonna take our handy dandy marker, or if you have your crayon, whatever you like to do, and we're gonna draw some legs. So these are what my legs look like. Ta-da! So I don't know if you saw on my other one, I went ahead and I drew the legs, but I cut out the feet. So if you like to cut out, you can continue to cut out, and you can cut out some little feet if you'd like. Those are kind of like an orange color. And while we have our dark colored marker out, I'm going to go ahead and do some eyes. So I'll show you what those kind of look like. I'm going to do on either side of the flap, just do an eye and an eye. So we have two eyes, and it looks kind of 3D. We have our flaps sticking up, which is fun. And then our last step that we're going to do together is we're going to do some wings. So I have that extra white paper I was using before that I used. I'm just going to go ahead and cut out some wings for him. So I did mine kind of, let's see how that looks on there. So mine kind of look a little puffy. So it goes around. I'll trim it up a little. Just something looks a little fluffy, kind of fun. And you can do whatever wings you want. If you wanted to do like a triangle or maybe just like a circle wing. There's a lot of different options for that. So I'm going to just cut the other one out. So he has two wings. And just like we did before with the body, I'm going to color it in yellow with my crayon. So it all matches. So we have our yellow wing. Let me do the other one. Another yellow wing. So just go ahead, the same thing you did before. So we have our chick here. It's going to go to wings. We're going to go on the paper on the side. So just glue it down there. I'm going to grab a little glue and I'll show you what it looks like in just 1 second. Okay, so we have wings on each side. He's pretty cute. I like him. So what's fun about this is you don't have to do it exactly the same way I did it. If you want, you can go ahead and maybe you can put a sun in there or some clouds if you wanted. Maybe some more flowers, or even if you wanted, you could do another chick friend. So there's two of them. It's up to you. You can make a little word bubble with him saying chirp chirp. It is truly, you're a chick, it can be blue or purple, whatever color you want. Alright, so we have our finished chick with our grass. He's 3D, he's really cute, he has all of his folds. So if you wanted here, you could just be done. But I think I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more onto mine. I cut out a little yellow circle. I'm going to do a sun and maybe some clouds and a blue sky, I think. I think that looks like spring. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my circle and glue it down like we did with everything else. Okay. We have a sun now. And if you want, you can grab one of your blue crayons. Here's mine, and I'm just gonna do some blue in the background. make it look like a blue sky. Got some paper in my way. I'm just gonna move. See what you can. It's a little bit messy. I'll move that for you. Just going. Alright, so now we have some blue sky as well. I don't know about you guys, but okay, we have our blue sky, and when I think of the sun, I don't know, it makes me happy, so I like to draw a smiley face on mine sometimes. Let me see if I can find my marker. I have this nice purple marker. I'm going to draw a little face on him because he's happy. Have a little happy sun. Cute. And then if you wanted, you can go ahead and maybe do some sun rays. Your crayon or your marker. I have this orange marker I'm going to go ahead and use. Let's see, the sun is shining. So I went ahead and just did some lines coming out from the sun because he's happy and shining. I think that was fun. And then if you wanted here, you could add some clouds in the background. So that's just going to be that white paper. I'm going to grab another piece. So you take your white paper, grab your scissors, and think about clouds. Clouds are kind of fluffy, right? I'm just gonna start with a circle, kind of oval, and just cut into it. Just kind of do some wiggly, like back and forth movements. So it looks a little bit fluffier. Yeah, that kind of looks like a cloud, right? What's fun about them, you can just cut in zigzag ways and different shapes. And it's easier if you just start with like a big ovally circle on your big piece of paper and you just keep cutting. So now it's more manageable when it's a smaller piece. And just keep going with your squiggles. You know, all the clouds look different, so you can really kind of do your cloud wherever you want. Okay, this one's a little longer. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to glue it down, a bit of glue on it. And stick that down wherever you would like. And our last one. Some more glue on there. Glue that down. So here we are. We have our cute little chick with the sun and some clouds. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that your chick is cute and fun as well. And like I said, you can add or take away any of them that you want to do. You have a great rest of your day. So thank you very much for doing art with me. It was a pleasure. I know that I really enjoyed doing it with you, so thank you, and I hope to see you guys again soon. All right, bye-bye.